Hi, it's King Lizzard on PlayStation 4 with Streetfighter V, and this is Survival Saturday. So this time around on Survival Saturday I'm going for Hell mode, which is the hardest difficulty I've got open. There is one more difficulty higher than this, but it's not accessible at the moment, and I'm using one of the initial releases for new characters, f.a.n.g, or f.a.n.g, as he's abbreviated in the game anyway. And he's quite an interesting character actually, kind of really sort of elegant character, but with some really quick executable moves. So even though he kind of moves slowly through the air, he is actually quite a damaging character up close and personal, and he is pretty quick at performing his moves as well. So that was round 1, barely lost any health there at all. Into round 2 against Chun-Li. Now with Chun-Li, I don't really want to get too close to her. I must admit, I'm quite new to this character. You'll see me, in the first fight, I was just missing some of those grabs there because I was just a little bit too far away. So I haven't quite learnt the grab distance with this character as yet. But you'll see me do the odd phantom grab, if you like, where I'm missing the odd grab here and there. Not always a good idea to try and grab twice if you miss the first one, though. That will normally land up in doom. Oh, it's a nice air throw she got me there. And a nice final smack in the chops. Takes her down, sorry dear. That takes me into round 3 of Hell Hardness. This time around I'm definitely going to buy some of that health, as I took a bit of a hit in there. So, but this character is quite interesting. He is Street Fighter-y type of moves, as in terms of, you know, the 6 o'clock to 3 o'clock, 6 o'clock to 9 o'clock type moves that I'm getting out of him at the moment. I haven't spent too much time training with him. That's different. Dowsim's fireballs there, kind of having a mortar effect, kind of going up and over. That's definitely new for him. Again, I want to get up close and personal with him. I've missed that. Oh, damn it. That's his kind of poison super, if you like, that he pulls off. Fang. Quite a useful super, that. Pretty damaging. But I really, this is getting seriously close. I really want to keep close to this guy and take him down. If I give him, there we go. If I give him distance, he's really going to punish me. I haven't got much in the way of health there. I'm hoping that I've got some score left to be able to buy me some more health into stage 4. So let's see who we've got next. Now I'm going to have to perform. I've got Ken, okay. Yeah, not so great. I might go down here, we shall see. I haven't got much in the way of life here. A couple of hits from this guy and it's all going to be over. So I really want to keep on his case and make sure he doesn't hit me that often if I've got a chance of getting through this stage. Come on. Quite like that kind of lift kick that he does there. That's quite good at getting you in close to finish off with additional kicks. Okay, so into stage 5, get myself some more health. Great, that got me full health recovery. Zangief, not one of my favourite characters to fight. This guy can grab you and pretty much pummel you in a couple of grabs. So again, this guy, I really want to try and keep my distance from him. I don't want to get too close to him, because all it takes is for him to grab me and it's all over. Missed my super there again. Got to get that timing better next time. Could have saved me a lot of trouble if I'd landed that. I managed to, just by trying to grab him, I managed to avoid that kind of hurricane punch thing he does, Zangief. That was quite useful. Pure accident, I assure you. Oh, nice kick to the chops, finishes him off. I'm into stage, what is this, stage 6, stage 7? Yeah, stage 6. So far so good for Hell mode. Not doing too bad. I've not bought anything with a substitute score at this point because I don't really need it. I'm doing okay there for health.
For those who
Up against one of my favourites.
I will fight you.
Ready.
Let's see what I can do against Cammy. Do like this, I think I mentioned it in one of the other videos, but I do like this kind of Mount Rushmore Street Fighter scenery going on in the background there. Pretty cool stuff. Not a bad level, this one. There's quite a lot going on in what the scenery drops as well. Quite impressive looking game. But I think that looks like Buzz Lightyear in the background. I don't think it is, but it's not far off it. And I reel it in again, so I managed to pull in, get myself into stage 7. I made pretty short work of Cammy there. In hell mode, I must admit, I'm fine. I don't know whether it's because this game, it does actually play better than any other Street Fighter I've played. It feels a lot more fluid. But I'm not finding this as hard as I expected, to be honest, this hell mode at the moment. It's quite doable. They are getting more block orientated, the characters, the deeper in I get. I'm going to miss quite a few hits on Vega so far, purely because he is blocking a lot of what I'm doing. So I went in for that grab there because I didn't feel comfortable with going with anything else. And grabs are going to be the key to this guy because he tends to be blocking a lot of the other stuff I'm throwing at him. And obviously, again, he's not someone you want to give too much distance to because he is just going to, you know, go into one of those ball rolls and do some big damage. Talking of big damage, that did not help me that round at all. I took a lot of damage there. I haven't got much in the way of health. Hopefully I can reel some in with my score. Excellent. Brings me back up to full health. And into stage 8. Up against the mighty Bison. So this is a good game, don't get me wrong. I do feel rather cheated the fact that obviously they've been, or Capcom have been portraying that you can buy the characters, the new characters, with in-game money. What they failed to tell you was that it's ridiculous amounts of money. 200,000 of your battle coinage, if you like, and given the servers have been intermittent in terms of functionality, it's not, I haven't actually earned any fight money at the moment. Every time I've played this, the server's not been active. So I'm not a happy bunny really, because I haven't earned anything towards any of these new characters. I kind of feel a bit fed up with the game, to be honest. It looks fantastic, it plays fantastic, but it's very cheeky what they've done with this game. They're trying to turn it into another, you know, DLC-a-thon, I'd like to call it these days. There's so many games now that are just DLC focused, it's not funny. And when you're used to getting a, you know, a huge complement of fighters with Street Fighter 4 and Super Street Fighter 4, and then this game comes out with 16 standard on a next-gen console, where there's a lot more room for storage and stuff, it's a, you know, it really is a bit of a Mickey take. And it's, you know, it's starting to wear thin, and I think Capcom have tasted some of that this time because not so many people went out and bought this game. And I hope if this keeps happening to us as gamers, that gamers do vote with their wallets and start to show these companies that we're not willing to pay ridiculous amounts of money for game content we should have had in the first place. But that said, I am enjoying the fight action in this game. It is really good. It's one of the best fighters around for sure. But it's a little scarce on fighters, and it's rather cheekily priced in my opinion. This should have been, you know, a £20–15 game, given the content that's there, and the fact there is no, you know, arcade mode is pretty poor, and the story modes that are in here are literally four fights one after another. Again, very, very short story mode for these characters, and you know, just feels a bit cheap really. But this is into my final stage here. I think I haven't got much life. This guy is blocking a lot of stuff, and this is as far as I've got so far in Hell Mode. So I'll say thanks for watching. I knew that was going to happen. I'll catch you guys another day. If you'd be kind enough to rate and subscribe, that would be fantastic. Otherwise, keep well, keep watching, and take care.